What's up guys, I'm Rob and welcome to the Mercedes-Benz SL 55 AMG. Launched in 2021 and yeah, even today it's still a very spectacular car. I love this thing. I've been driving it for a few days just to enjoy it a bit and discover what this car is all about. I was lucky enough to drive it a few times already, but still, yeah, the SL is something very special. Unfortunately, we don't have the best weather today, but that's not gonna spoil any of the fun, to be honest, because we have a big V8 in the front, not the classic, the 5.4 V8, but the AMG engine that we're all familiar with, the 4-liter V8 twin turbo. Pushes a lot of power onto the four wheels because this is a four-wheel drive car, so a 4MATIC Plus drive system. So we have 476 horsepower, which is honestly not that much because my naturally aspirated C63 has more power than this thing. So it's a very underpowered car, which is not a problem at all, but it shows that this engine is very capable, and that if you want to do some solid hard driving with this thing, well, you know, you can benefit from all that power. So that's really cool. Newton meters total 700, which is also super decent. It pushes you from 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. It's good, and yeah, it's still quite a heavy car, so these numbers are really good. Car weighs, I think, 1950 kilograms, which is fine. Yeah, it's on the heavier side. Of course, it's not a track weapon. It's just a luxurious performance GT to get you in all the comfort possible to your favorite holiday destination. So that's pretty cool. Got a lot of space for those suitcases and whatever. So it's a 2+2. So yeah, it's like a Porsche 911 but worse. So that's not ideal. But you do get a lot of space in the trunk, definitely with the roof closed. There's a little button you can push where you can just flap an extra part in the trunk, which gives you a little bit more space. So that's quite handy if you put some bigger things in the back. And then yeah, still here you got a lot of space, which is really cool. Of course, if you want to take some passengers, well, make sure they're kids or quite small, because yeah, leg space is very limited, and I'm already quite close to the steering wheel, and you can see there's really not that much space in the back. But besides that, yeah, honestly, I just love this car. And so about the SL, so this is the one that's mid-range. So you have the SL 43 AMG, which is a 4-cylinder. I drove it and honestly I did not like it at all. It's completely underpowered, and the 4-cylinder doesn't match with the SL vibe. So it's quite a shame. Could have done better. And then you got the 63 and the 63e Performance. So those two cars are honestly completely nuts. They start at 585 horsepower for the normal 63, and then with the E Performance you get over I think almost 700 horsepower, which is honestly insane. It's just insane. I think this is the sweet spot of the SL. Let me get it in a different driving mode. All right. A little bit more exhaust sound. It sounds really good, that V8. I honestly love it. So that's why you just want the 55, because you got that V8. It sounds so good, honestly. Oh, big bangs on the upshifts. It's really good. Yeah, you might have seen it's terrible weather here where we're driving now. Not ideal. But in a small two-door car like this, it's very narrow. It's normally not an issue. The rain should just fly over our head. That's really okay. It's always funny. People look so weird at you when you're driving in the rain with a roof down. Like, no. Always driving a convertible, roof down, and just enjoy it. Downshifts are also very mean on this thing. So it's nice that you still have that V8 rumble, plenty of horsepower, because I think the 63 is just it's too much. Somehow, I don't know, in a coupe car like the GT, I like it. But in this, it's like the more enjoyable car for the weekend. You go out with the lady, whatever. You just have a good time. Then, yeah, it's not necessary to have that amount of horsepower, you know. And it's fast enough. Gives you plenty of smiles. So, yeah, just get you 55. It's fun. And it's fast, man. It's really fast. And it looks the same. So I don't see the idea to get the 63 unless it's to show off to your buddies who own a 55. I love the V8. And so yeah, it's the classic AMG style driving mode. So now I configure my individual setting because I like to drive with the soft suspension, which is much more fun. And then all the power of the engine available with the ESP set off a little bit. So it gives you lots of fun without having to to get to the doctor to get your back fixed. So that's nice. It's so much fun, this thing. Downshifts are mean. Yeah, fun. And inside, very luxurious cabin. I like this a lot. But no, hold on. I was talking about the drive mode. So yeah, individual. Then when we get started, we're in comfort. Then you have sport and sport plus. So there's no race mode in this thing. So there's only in the 63 available. Or I think it's only with the performance package. Honestly, I don't know. But the thing I know is you don't have a drift mode if you don't have the race button. So that's a bit annoying that there's no drift mode on this thing. So you'll have just to do it with the 4-wheel drive system. That's the only thing. And then it's fun because you can just control everything yourself. It's very cool. And you can even switch the setting select on the steering wheel. So you can personalize everything, which is really cool. So for example, I've put here the manual transmission on and the ESP controls. So it's very nice that you can honestly personalize everything yourself depending on what you prefer and what you want to have right on the steering wheel. It's very cool. It's very cool. Funky colors that change. It looks good. It works fine. It's not too plasticky, so I like it. I think it's a good thing with these AMGs. Oh, and the blow off of this, like you can really hear the engine like suck up the air. Really cool. I do like this for a 4-liter engine. It's a very good engine. It's a very good thing. And then here, classic, you have the typical MBUX system from Mercedes-Benz. It works super good. Nothing to complain about. Just yeah, you have a little bit of high gloss black here, which again, if you touch it, well, it's gonna show your fingerprints on the screen. That's not ideal, but okay, if it's just that. But something I don't like on here is the screening on the screen is to close the roof. It's like touch, just I don't like it. I want a button to close my roof. It's stupid, but yeah, I don't need to have it integrated in the screen. Here you have your AMG button again, shortcut. It's very cool. It all works really well. I like it very much. And then you also have a button to control the angle of the display. So depending on where the sun is shining, that you can lift it a bit more so that you can still see what's happening on your screen. So that's pretty clever, because with all the screens that are going on in cars nowadays, it's very good that Mercedes thinks about the fact that you might not be able to see a bloody thing on it when you're driving with the roof down. So that's quite clever from the Germans. And yeah, again on the inside, very luxurious. This one has the carbon fiber trim on the inside and on the outside. Looks really cool, because then you have the front lip in carbon fiber, the rear, the side mirrors. You have the big diffuser in carbon fiber. It looks really cool. And then also on the inside we have it. And then yeah, this full leather interior going from the dashboard all the way down. It's very stunning here, all in the center console. It's very good looking. They still managed to do serious proper interiors at Mercedes-Benz, to be honest. So yeah, SL AMG. It's also the first SL with a soft top, which I like because it gives it more character. I know that the SL before, it always had like this, this big structure roof, and when close it looked more like a coupe. But now with the SL and the GT Coupe, they were able to do something different with this one, which is not a bad thing because drivetrain is a bit different, the way the car has been set up is a bit different. So it's good that this is more of the chill weekender with the big V8. The big V8, yeah, I love the sound of this. It's so bloody good. It's such a cool engine. Oh la 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 la. It's a big front end. You need to get used to it. Woohoo! And the grip is good. It pushes really hard on the Ford wheels. It really goes. And the nose is so beautifully long. It got these two little humps in it. Small reference to the 300 SL. It's like always a typical AMG feature, but apparently this one refers to the 300 SL. So design-wise, it's a very pretty car. It's very elegant. I'm not the biggest fan of the headlights. Look a bit too big in my opinion. But in general, it's a very pretty car. I don't think it's as timeless as the previous AMG GT, GTS, GTC Roadster, but still it's quite a good looking car. Definitely with the roof down, it looks super sexy. Configuration possibilities, it's raining quite hard now, but it looks quite fine. Yeah, it's okay. So that's quite cool that you get a lot of configuration possibilities with Mercedes-Benz. Even on the soft top, you get you get some different options because this one has a grey soft top, which looks super sexy. But you also get a red one, I think a blue one, and then the classic dark one, of course. But it's nice that you can play a bit with the colors, whereas a lot of brands are still just offering these black soft tops, which is quite sad, you know, if you like to play a bit around with the colors. So yeah, a very decent product, launched 21, still honestly very up to date. It looks really well again. So yeah, well done Mercedes, well done. Woo! Oh, it's such a good car. And on that bombshell, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please do subscribe, like it, comment, whatever. Share your opinions about this very car. And I will see you at another AutoNext review. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.